We've missed you. The most exciting part about starting any new school year is welcoming you and all of your friends back to school and back to new and exciting experiences, new faces, new teachers, new challenges, and lots of learning. This year, we found a new way to start school. We are together, but not yet back together. As we prepare to gradually return to school, we have an opportunity to work together, do our part, and keep Henry healthy. By working together, we can keep all of our friends and families as safe as possible. We can protect ourselves, our families, and our communities. Are you wondering how we can do this? Well, let's take a look. Keeping each other safe starts at home. We need to watch for signs that we don't feel well and ask our families to do the same. We need our temperatures checked every day before we go to school. If we are warm or don't feel well, we need to stay home and get checked out. If we feel great and ready to learn, we need to make sure we're ready for the day. We need our masks and our water bottles, and of course our backpacks, books, and devices. Ready to go to school? Okay, mask up. If we're riding the bus, we need to make sure to follow all the new instructions to keep each other safe and healthy. When you're waiting at the bus stop, remember to keep your distance from your neighbors and other students riding the bus with you. Our bus drivers know just what to do. Listen to their help and stay spaced out as much as possible. Since you're no longer just around your family, the bus is the first place that you will need to make sure you are using responsible distancing and not getting too close to your friends. Close enough to say hi, but far enough away that we aren't touching. That will help us all stay safe. Loading the bus is easy. Make sure you have your mask on, and if you get on first, go all the way to the back. Whenever possible, you'll get a seat all to yourself so you can stretch out. How awesome is that? If you're not the first one on, take the farthest seat back that is still a seat away from your friends that boarded before you did. That way, you won't have to walk past each other or get too close. When you leave the bus, you do the opposite. If you were the last one in, you're the first one out. Makes a lot of sense, right? Everyone knows what to do and when to do it, and we still keep from walking past each other on the way out. That helps keep us safe. Our bus drivers care a lot about our safety. Every time we leave the bus, they make sure it's cleaned and sanitized and ready for our next trip. They have a ton of responsibility, and we want to do whatever we can to help by listening and following instructions. If you get to school by car, what's the first thing you do when you arrive? That's right, mask up. As soon as you say goodbye to your family, you'll make sure that your mask is on and follow your friends inside. Make sure to keep a safe distance from the friend in front of you. We all have to make sure that we use responsible distancing to keep each other safe. Responsible distancing is so important to keep our schools safe and healthy. We will hear reminders to stay distanced and keep our mask on all day, and we need to help remind each other too. Whenever we're heading to our classes, to get our breakfast or lunch, to the restroom, we need to make sure that we give each other some space and keep some healthy space for ourselves. Be sure to look at the signs placed around the schools that remind us to stay distanced and move in the right direction. If you still don't know what to do, ask a friend or a teacher or an administrator. Everyone is pulling together to make our on-campus school experience the best and safest it can be. Another important way that we can help keep everyone safe, especially ourselves, is to wash our hands frequently. We'll have plenty of opportunities to get a good 20 seconds of scrubbing in between our activities. When we can't get to a sink, using a hand sanitizing station is quick and easy. Using the hand sanitizing stations for a quick clean, especially after touching a surface or handling something others have touched, is a great way to stay safe. When we're in our classes, we should follow instructions so we know where to sit or stand. Eventually, we will do it without thinking about it. But when we are learning, listening is very important. Sometimes our learning will be in large or whole groups when we are learning together. Our friends that are learning from home will be involved too. We will have to be extra helpful to make sure our teachers can teach all of us. Sometimes we may need to be a little more patient, but we will all get what we need. When we learn in smaller groups, we will still need to be responsibly distanced. Our teachers have been planning for weeks for us to come back in our buildings. And if we all do our part, we'll have the best learning experience we can have. Our friends will be right there with us, just not too close. We can still talk and laugh and learn, but with our mask on and in our healthy space. What happens at lunch? Can we still be safe and healthy when we're all going to lunch at the same time? Of course! Our school lunch staffs have found lots of ways to make sure we all get fed and stay responsibly distanced. Whether we eat in the cafeteria or in our classrooms, if we follow instructions, we'll all be happy, healthy, and full. As we prepare to head back into our school buildings or continue with our remote learning, we all have the opportunity to do our part and keep each other safe and healthy. Wash your hands frequently for 20 seconds or use the hand sanitizer located throughout the school. Watch your distance and keep space between your classmates, your teachers, and other people who work at your school. And wear your mask. Together, we are going to make this our best and most memorable year yet. Join us as we keep Henry healthy.